2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans.
The Warriors. Have a Western Conference Just on their hands as they prepare to defend home court here at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the small forward. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's Westbrook. Inside, it's Ibaka. That time on the assist by Westbrook.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Curry against Westbrook. Barnes. And the rejection by Ibaka. But they'll get another chance. Kicks it to Iguodala. He dishes it to Green. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Now here's Westbrook. Adams outside. Westbrook kicks to Adams, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Ibaka outside. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Adams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And the whistle blows. First foul of the game. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. It's Durant with the drive. Clock at 6. Fades. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Boy, Durant showing us how it's done with that stroke.
Westbrook against Curry. He feeds it to Green. Kicks it out to Iguodala. The pass to Barnes. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Corner shot. And Roberson pulls it down.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
The Thunder shooting their first foul shot of the game. You go back to before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to their tournament, but had to withdraw from the team club.
And, you know, withdrawing, Kevin, might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And as competitive as Durant is, you know, it was strange to see him take himself off of Team USA. But let's face it, that Paul George injury played a big role, not only in his decision, but in a lot of guys throughout the league. Now, this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now here's Westbrook. He kicks it to Ibaka. It's Durant on the wing. To the middle. Adams' shot is off.
And, you know, Durant was not the only one affected by that injury to Paul George. To see something like that happen in an exhibition game can make anybody think twice about summer play.
Westbrook against Thompson. Iguodala wide open. Hands it from downtown. Iguodala's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Curry against Westbrook. Pass to Adams. Down low, the kick out to Westbrook. Fades away. Green with the rebound.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Iguodala outside. Green, the screen. Back to Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Thompson's got his first basket.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
He got it up that time, but it wouldn't. And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that it
comes from me being 8 years old.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Anthony Morrow out there with Kyle Singler. Then there's Foy. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. Nice shot by Foy.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And Kyle Singler, basically a three-point marksman. He really lost minutes after the trade to the Thunder last season. A second-round pick by Detroit.
Look at that jam!
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
And Voigt kicks to Singler. Out to the right wing. Here's Cantor. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside, Green. Pass to Iguodala. And he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Cantor's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. You know, that's hard to explain that way. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Different look here for the Warriors. Estes Ezeli, he's jacked in for Draymond Green. Spates comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. And it's Cantor again missing. Cantor's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Iguodala's drive. Passes it to Livingston. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Ezeli, and it's Rush in for Andre Iguodala.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Foy with it. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Cantor. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter. Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Rush.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
1:32 left to play here in the half. And Voigt kicks to Cantor. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk. To see if
Cantor did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
Rush dishes to Barbosa. 43 seconds left to play here in the half. To the wing right side. Livingston passes to Rush. 14 feet away. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And now it's just a 4-point Thunder lead. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And stolen by Spates. To the paint. Here's Rush. Morrow with the rebound.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And that one's good. Morrow's got his first 2 points.
Warriors call time.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Clearly, he's not pleased.
It's just simple, guys. No rebounds. No good.
Tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Outside for Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And that does it for the first.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 9 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, give them credit for getting out on that fast break. They made a concerted effort to run.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
What a performance from Durant here. 9 points and the 2 nice steals as well.
Warriors trail by 6. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors, the Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes is the stretch forward, Green in the middle, and it's Rush in at the 3. And there's the feed to Green. The dish to Barnes, lock at 6. Back to Green. And the layup is good. Green's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Warriors.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Kicks to Barnes. Back to Green. And it's blocked by Adams. Outside Durant. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. He dishes it to Adams. Back to Durant. There's the killer two-handed slam.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Westbrook. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. And Green slams it in.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Westbrook against Curry. Now here's Durant. Defense is right there. Here's Ibaka. The Warriors pull it in. Barnes dishes to Curry. Nailed from three-point land. And now it's only a 5-point Thunder lead.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And Adams with the slam.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he had.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
To the inside. Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 5. Curry passes to Thompson. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Dishes it to Green. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And the rejection by Ibaka. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. 1:24 left to play in the third.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
How about that, breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
The drive by Green and stolen by Singler. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Durant's checked in. Here's Singler. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Thunder lead by 11.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And he gets it to go. Foy's got 4 this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Livingston, and it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Can they get it? Misses the shot. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Thunder leading by 15, and Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Anthony Morrow. Kyle Singler is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Foy, and it's Waiters in at the 2. That's good from Kanter. Both good from the line that time.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever. Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Iguodala. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they... You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love. But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value-utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet, the sum of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
No good on the free throw.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Enes Kanter. He has 15 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense. And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury. and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Thompson with the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now, here is 4, guarded by Curry. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about, they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players were playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually, they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it.
Shot's good. That's 7 points for Steph Curry.
Oh, he's got such great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Westbrook against Curry. And Westbrook, here we go. Adams dishes to Durant. 6 to shoot. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Curry kicks to Thompson. He feeds it to Green. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Off target with the open look.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Good. And that's 15 points for Kevin Durant.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
Thompson for 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Durant for 3. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Thunder.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Yeah, I like the discipline, the self-control, and the patience, Kevin.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Durant. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Ibaka with a screen on Curry. Inside. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Westbrook against Thompson.
Warriors foul call.
And for Russell Westbrook, a heroic effort last season, but not necessarily an efficient one. He averaged 28 points a game, which led the league, but shot a 5-year low of 43% to get those points. And he led the league in turnover average, but that's also because he's got such a high volume usage now with all the injuries.
It's stolen by Ibaka. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jumps up, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Thompson for 3. The Thunder pull it in.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Six seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Durant for 3. They get the rebound. Green can't get it to fall. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Ariza.
Kevin, some great the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Kevin Durant. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
This was vintage Kevin Durant we saw tonight, fellas. Just tearing it up. He's got the most diverse set of...
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson.
Yeah, I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. We was thuggin', you was never found. What's that feeling? I'm the realest. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me, they not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just bought a Bentley, just to bet you Christian Louboutin to make her switch religion. I'm not stupid, baby, but the mansion is. Me and Benji are related like relatives. Brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit and don't need no laxative. I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, 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 how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live.
They say in due time, but my watch broke. I know. It's a cold world, but we got coats. We grinding to make it. Yes. We shining, they hate. Yes. We bored or we fall. Every diamond's a flake. Huh? I'm signed to the pavement. I'm crossing them over. I'm backing them down. Standing tall like a soldier. These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with Ken and Ace at a table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby? Raised out of Harlem, baby. What's driving my mama crazy?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles. And you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game. You know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
Ha! Come on with it. Come on.
Oklahoma City. Land of the Thunder in a fine Western Conference battle here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now Golden State's starting five. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green and Spates are in the post. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward position. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Ibaka with the screen on Thompson. The kick out to Adams. To the paint. Here's Durant. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You know, it's hard not to think of great shooting when you think of Kevin Durant. What he's really worked on over the past few years, though, is his playmaking. He's averaging 4 to 5 assists a game these days. Impressive.
Now, here's Curry. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Barnes kicks to Iguodala, and that one's good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And here now the Thunder. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. To the middle, off the screen, and Ibaka slams it in.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Barnes kicks to Thompson. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Westbrook with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Westbrook drives in. And Ibaka slams it in.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
Oh, and the dunk by Barnes. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while. And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the megastars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Now here's Curry, right wing. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Westbrook passes to Roberson. He dishes it to Durant. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Now, here's Thompson. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Talking about Ibaka, he does so many things that help his team. The little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting. Up to a remarkable, Clark, 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
Here's Westbrook. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Drive by Adams. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. The Warriors have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Curry against Ibaka. Back to Barnes. Westbrook with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
You know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Kyle Singler comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Foy. The Warriors making the shot. And the shot is good. Kanter's got his first points in this one. Durant's comments during the All-Star break about the media, he might have been right with some of his comments. I don't know, though, that he really was happy that they came out the way they did.
I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, he made it clear that he doesn't view the media as all that friendly.
And Kanter throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Rocket 2, stolen by Waiters. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And he misses the fast break layup.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions here.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook comes in for Randy Foy. Iguodala. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
The free throw drops for Iguodala. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Spates comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. There's a screen by Canner. Westbrook drives in, knocks loose off the pick, and hammers it home.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
OKC, make some noise for y'all.
And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him. Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Iguodala out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. Second shot opportunity. Spates dishes to Iguodala. Singler against Spates. Iguodala. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Iguodala's got 5 points so far.
Well, with the season the Warriors put together, they came out way ahead of everybody else in the West. I mean, given how tough the West was last year, that makes their 67-win season all the more impressive. One of the best in history in my mind.
Shot clock at 5. And Waiters kicks to Morrow. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Morrow's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder. Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. They get a hand on it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Warriors took apart the West last season. They went 42-10 against the rest of the conference. The games between them and second place and the West were the same as the games between second place and 8th in the West.
And the Warriors didn't just pick on the little guys. I mean, they had big wins over the top teams in the West. Against the rest of the playoff teams, the Warriors were a whopping 20-5.
Now, here's Bogut looking for his first basket still in this one. Livingston passes to Spates. Really left alone that time.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Iguodala. Warriors trail by 4. Passes it to Barbosa. Shot from 12. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Barbosa's got his first bucket in this one. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. They set the screen. Adams dishes to Durant. And it's sent back by Bogut. And it's the Warriors on the break. Barbosa with the ball. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Miles Singler, he's checked in for Durant. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Payne. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green is checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Maurice Spates. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Rush is checked in. 1:53 left here in the second. Westbrook with it. Down low. Here's Adams. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
At the elbow, it's Ibaka. The kick out to Westbrook. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 5. There's the dish to Green. Now the pass to Barnes. He feeds it to Rush. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson passes to Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Singler with a screen on Kerr. Westbrook kicks to Singler. Here's Adams, and that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Thunder leading by 4. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. Here's Durant. Hits the jump hook. Durant's got 9.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Out left to the wing. Stolen by Westbrook. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. No good from Durant. Green. That'll do it for the first half. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, what is a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. The largest lead for them during the period. That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get going again. We send you back to Kevin Harlan and crew for the third quarter.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
They've had difficulties the way Durant's been playing. He has 9 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line. Not just getting there, but converting.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the center position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's Westbrook. The Warriors making the shot. To the inside. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook. Durant's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Stephen Curry. Puts it up from 12, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to group that knows how to play tough team defense.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Draymond Green. And now here's Westbrook. Pass to Adams. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Bogut against Ibaka. Shot clock at 6. Barnes dishes to Bogut. And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged player.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And Ibaka kicks to Roberson. Right side Durant. And that's collected by Bogut.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. And the Thunder with some changes. Zingler, he's checked in for Ibaka. Waiters comes in for Roberson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Brandon Rush. Green against Adams. Iguodala the pass to Green. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Green's got 8 points. Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
Kicks to Thompson. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Back to Thompson to the middle. 11 feet away. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Thompson. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry. Foy dishes to Durant. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now, here is Foy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Gentry checked in for the Thunder. Warriors trail by 3. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Durant.
Putting you in. Let's go.
It's stolen by Green.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
And the shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Iguodala's drive. Dishes it to Barnes. Here's Thompson. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 3rd rebound on the night. They get a hand on it. And Waiters kicks to 4. Up in time. And that's not going to go. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Oklahoma City leading by 3. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Iguodala. Azealia is out there with Maurice Spates. And there's Livingston. And it's Barbosa in at the 2 spot. To the middle, 5 on the clock. Spates, and the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And Cantor throws it down.
Back a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Iguodala outside. Feeds it to Livingston. Some nice passing by Golden State here. He kicks to Spates. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. Rush comes in.
We're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tough.
The Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked 1st in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks. Adam's shot is good. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league and break both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And, Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
And Brandon Rush hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On defense, the Warriors, they trail by 7.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV, no doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Here's Durant. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. Thompson from long range. The long distance 3 is buried. Here's Westbrook. There's the feed to Durant. And he converts the layup. And the Thunder lead by 12.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Stolen by Westbrook. Left side Durant fires for three. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's now 20 points for Kevin Durant.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Oklahoma City.
Steve, I agree. And, I think the attitude was very impressive. And Clark, you had talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Westbrook. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Durant. Green with the rebound. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
And focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Pass to Durant. Adams dishes to Durant. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. He dishes it to Thompson. Off target with his three. It's Durant on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. There was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans too, Kevin.
Well, guys, I'm here with Russell Westbrook, and Russell, obviously the fans were loving this win here tonight. What was your mindset coming into this particular matchup?
Well, just trying to come out and play our game. We're a good team, especially at home, and did a good job of playing.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome Russell Westbrook. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, 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 and
stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere. What they saying, loot is back. Blame it on that. The hood call it.
The Golden Gate Bridge. Not only a national treasure. But a busy thoroughfare as well. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. To set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Thunder 5 right now. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. On defense, Oklahoma City. It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Outside, Green. Outside, Curry. 5 to shoot. Thompson outside. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Adams.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Durant against Barnes. Durant, the pass to Ibaka. To the paint. Adams goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Curry, wide open. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. The 19-foot shot. Here's Adams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Adams has got his second bucket.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Curry. Westbrook with the block. The wide open look for Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And here's Westbrook after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Now here's Westbrook. 1:49 left here in the first quarter. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
And so here is Golden State. The Thunder making the shot. Curry with another miss.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels He plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Here's Curry. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Bogut with a screen on Westbrook. Curry against Westbrook. It's Curry with the drive. Thompson dishes to Bogut. Shot is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Westbrook against Curry. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For the Thunder, Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Waiters comes in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Durant. Down low, and Cantor throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And here's Foy. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Knocked loose. Lets it go. And the shot is long. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Durant. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's...
Okay, fans, put your hands together for...
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
The Splash Brothers are the guards. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
Feeds to Cantor. Green with the block. Outside Curry. Thompson passes to Bogut. Stolen by Waiters. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Foy with the ball.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Curry outside. Curry with another miss. You know, and Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Stephen Curry.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
And Foy kicks to Singler, Cantor, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, right now the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark in the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Shots good by Waiters.
Oh, I love that dish down low. And Dion Waiters traded last season to the Thunder. They wanted him as a shooting and scoring threat off the bench. Didn't want him to try and
starting to feel from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
Fair for the Thunder to ask that of anybody. You know, that's tough to do. Clark, hard to make up what Harden had accomplished.
Yeah, and the Thunder even asked Waiters not to wear number 13 to avoid any comparisons, which I think was a smart move. But they still would like to have him provide some punch in terms of points off the bench.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Livingston. Pass to Spates. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And Voigt kicks to Waiters. He feeds it to Cantor. The Warriors pull it in. At the top of the key, Barbosa. Back to Iguodala. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. You look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively.
Barbosa dishes to Iguodala. Top of the key, Azili. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Russell Westbrook. First personal foul, team second.
1:52 left to play in the first half. Barbosa passes to Spates. It's stolen by Ibaka.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And great, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Durant sets a screen for Westbrook. Iguodala with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break, wide open. Livingston, no luck. It's deflected to the paint. Here's Azili, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Livingston kicks to Azili. Down low. Iguodala dishes to Spates. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does.
Whoa! Goodness. Woo. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
Here's Durant. And it's Spates with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Spates with a screen on Durant. It's Iguodala with the drive. There's the feed to Spates. Barbosa passes to Azili. And that's going to do it. Some good defense, and we're through the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Right out of the gates, it was Oklahoma City setting the tone. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. By the end of the first quarter, their lead was 7. In the second period, they lost some momentum, but fought their way through it, ending the half ahead by 2. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, I love how they're getting points in transition. It's about pushing the ball, being aggressive.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Roberson is up there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do, and Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career.
Warriors trail by 4. Thompson in the corner. A baseline J, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 7 points for Klay Thompson. Foy dishes to Robertson. Curry with the steal. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Six to shoot. The dish to Thompson. Durant with the steal. And oh, here we go. Foy's got it. The fast break chance. Durant, he's open. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Bogut down low. Adams on him. No good from Bogut. The Thunder leading by 4. And Foy kicks to Roberson. Foy with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Ibaka. The Warriors pull it in.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Bogut. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And the shot is good. And that's 15 points for Kevin Durant.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Green with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. They double-team Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 6.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home margin of victory was 13-plus points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time.
Inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And more on the Warriors' home dominance. Shot almost 50% as a team at home, which led the league. Shot over 41% from beyond the arc as a team.
And Cantor throws it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Stephen Curry. Curry against Westbrook. And Waiters has it in the corner. On the wing, Zingler. Oklahoma City moving it around. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. 5 on the clock. Here's Westbrook.
Oh! Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Singler passes to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose.
That makes it 4 turnovers for him now. He's just been lazy with the ball in his hands, fellas.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. Takes the assist and... lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Curry's got 15.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
And first time out of the game called for...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Warriors girls.
Here's Foy. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And he makes good on the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Warriors call time.
Timeout called the Warriors. It's rush outside, and no good trying to get that.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. The Thunder leading by 3. They've got Iguodala. Maurice Spates out there with Festus Ezeli. And there's Livingston. And it's Rush in at the shooting guard position. That's the Warriors 5.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
And good on the basket. Book it. Foy's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
To the paint, and it's denied. Here we go, one-on-one. Knocked away and stolen by Singler. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. And the basket by Morrow.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
Cantor dishes to Waiters. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead
and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing this.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds.
Too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
And really, last season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside looking in terms of the postseason.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Andrew Bogut. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Green hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. The Thunder leading by 7. Outside Westbrook. Kicks it to Durant. Clock at 6. Here's Adams. Rebound by Iguodala. Warriors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Curry, good.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Especially now, Greg. I mean, this is a critical point in the game. His three-point shot really could end up turning the tide here and telling the story.
Durant against Iguodala. Out to Ibaka. Outside Durant. They get it back. Second chance shot. Connects. The jumper drops. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up. Dishes to Iguodala. The drive by Green. Thompson passes to Iguodala. Back to Thompson. His 3-pointers off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 6. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Westbrook double team. To the inside. Here's Ibaka, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Green kicks to Thompson. Back to Green, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Back to Westbrook. For 3, Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And it's now 22 points for Kevin Durant.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Oklahoma City.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Durant. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Now, here's Thompson. He's tightly guarded. Golden State moving it around. And that one's good. Barnes. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Durant. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think...